Good morning, folks. Mama Rose here. I just want to take a couple minutes to invite you to shift your perspective on the law of attraction. So, what you may have been thinking, and what a lot of people do think and have been thinking, is something that sounds a little bit like this. Whoa, I thought about it, or I visualized it, or I focused on it, and it manifested. And so here's where I'm asking you to shift. And my little ones are running around per usual, so they're going to be loud, and I'm probably going to be moving during this video. So instead of thinking about it that way, instead of thinking, look at this, I did this, and then this manifested. Because what we're doing there is we're saying, I put this work in, and then this manifested. So what I invite you to do instead is to shift your thinking to say, I became aware of my intention, and my intention manifested. Okay? Because that's what's really going on here. And it kind of puts us in a passive, relaxed passenger seat position, but it also is the actual driver's seat position. So the other perspective is the illusion of having control. And the reason that that's a problem is because the illusion is that if you put this work in, then you can create something, you can have something manifest. The perspective that I'm asking you to entertain, even just for a short while to see if this is something that fits as truth for you, is that our intention always manifests. Intention is law in this universe. So intention is always what's manifesting. And ultimately, our highest intention is always what's manifesting. So it does us a lot of good to understand or to be aware of what our intention is. So I would say that instead of saying, I visualized this and it manifested because of that, you'd say, I was aware of my intention, which was already manifesting because that's the law of the universe. Intention manifests. I'm going to pick up my baby. Say hi, Bee. So, intention is always manifesting. That's actually the way that the law of attraction works in my experience and in my perspective. So, again, let me know if this is truth for you too, if this is what you're experiencing and if what I'm saying fits once you start to entertain a shift in this way. So intention is always manifesting. And what we do is we become aware of that intention and then we take ownership of the process. But the process isn't really something that belongs to us. The process is something that's happening naturally. And that's why I always say that healing is something that's happening naturally. Because our external environment at every given moment is a reflection of our internal environment. And that's the feedback loop. So when you can put your attention somewhere that's outside of you, it'll bring your attention back in. Okay? So you're always presented with the opportunities that you need to manifest your highest intention, which is to experience yourself as love, joy, harmony, peace, relaxation, all those things that are on that vibrational wavelength, that frequency of love, which is our truth. So our truth is always manifesting. Our highest intention, which is our truth, our authenticity, is always manifesting. You always have experiences in your external reality that are bringing you exactly where you need to look inside to have the healing occur that you need to experience yourself in authenticity. Right? So, instead of saying that I visualized this, or I thought about it long enough, or I had enough control over my frequency, or I stayed in the vibration of love long enough, shift that and say, I was aware of my intention. I became aware of my intention. And that takes all of that stress off of the manifestation process. And really all that's needed to be aware of your intention and to be in peace and to feel in balance and to be intuitively guided through life and through the manifestation process is that relaxation. So invite that relaxation into your life by using this shift in the way that you think about it, okay? And for those of you who are going to be saying, well, but that's the way that it worked for me. I visualized it. I visualized it, and I took ownership over my vibration. I did everything that I could to stay in, alignment with love and in alignment with my highest good, and then it manifested. So let's think about it like this. The work that you did wasn't for naught. It just wasn't exactly what you thought it was. So what you were actually doing was allowing yourself to relax, allowing yourself to get into that position of being kind of in the passenger seat or intuitively guided, and therefore allowing yourself to become aware of your intention. So what happens is sometimes if we become aware of an intention that exists. It's not even that we, from this perspective, set intention. It's that we just become aware of intention, which is naturally in alignment with the manifestation of our highest good, or our highest intention. So we become aware of that, right? And then we kind of put up some resistance to that. So we'll say, I have this desire, but I'm not going to let it manifest. Because for some reason I don't feel safe doing that. For some reason I'm not quite sure that that's my highest intention. For some reason I think that there's a reason that I shouldn't allow that to happen, okay? And so when we get in that position of visualizing that intention already manifest and sitting in that vibration of feeling love and feeling joy and feeling gratitude ultimately for the manifestation of that intention before it actually manifests, what we're doing is just kind of getting out of the way so that our external environment doesn't have to reflect us experiences that cause us to go inside to relax. It's just kind of streamlining the process, right? So if you want any clarity on anything that I'm saying, if some parts of this don't make sense to you but other parts do, or if you'd like to just hear it again in different words, let me know in the comments. I'm always really open and excited to have conversation about these things and to continue to make more videos for clarity. So, again, what this is all about is that intention is law in this universe. Intention is set on a level that's higher than where you're probably experiencing yourself from right now. And it is possible to shift into that perspective where that intention is already set and where you're just aware of it. So that then every action that you take in your life is guided, and you're always in a position of being relaxed and being in the flow and having your highest good manifest effortlessly into your experience with a lot less manifestation of things that call you inward to look at pain and wounds that need to be healed, right? And when you do have that happen, where your external reality manifests something that causes you pain, so that you go in and you look at the wound that was the original imprint of that pain, know that that's a good thing. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that healing. Be grateful for the whole process. Be grateful for life. This is all, a beautiful unfolding process. So stay in gratitude, and hopefully this shift in perspective will allow you to stay in gratitude so much more of the time, and eventually all the time. To be able to trust, to be able to feel safe, to be able to know that this is all happening on a level that's higher than this individual egoic perspective, and that we are shifting into that. Say goodbye, Bee. Bye. Thanks for listening. Again, I'm Mama Rose. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this video. There are lots more videos. I also do performance art and poetry and visual art, all sorts of other things that are all, on this topic, but bring it in and weave through it in different ways. So you can find that here on my YouTube channel. You can also find more of that on www.mamarose.blog. And we'll talk to you more soon. Thanks. Bye.